Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the corporate world and uncover the stories hidden within financial filings. Sometimes our filings are a bit more exciting than others, and this one certainly has a spark of a big acquisition that could change the game for this company and what it means for its customers. Today we are diving into a Form 8K filing from Itron Incorporated, a company that most of us might not interact with directly every day, but plays a crucial role in how our utilities function behind the scenes. Think about the technology that makes your electricity, gas, and water meters smart and allows for efficient management of these essential services. Now, this filing isn't a regular update like quarterly earnings. An 8K report is filed when big significant events happen that the public needs to know about, and this one definitely falls into that category. The main event here is that Itron announced on the 14th of November that it's entered into a deal to buy another company. This isn't just any acquisition though, it's described as a material definitive agreement, which means it's a big important deal. They are acquiring 100% of a company called LocusView Limited and its subsidiaries. So who is LocusView? Well, they are described as a privately held utility-focused software and services company. They operate in both the United States and Israel. The key takeaway here is that LocusView has digital construction management solutions. What does that mean in plain English? It means they have smart technology and services that help manage the process of building and maintaining infrastructure for utilities. Itron is buying LocusView to boost its own offerings in what they're calling resiliency solutions. This means Itron wants to help its customers' utilities, that is to build and maintain their infrastructure in a way that makes it more robust and less likely to fail, especially when faced with challenges like extreme weather or other disruptions. By integrating LocusView's technology, Itron aims to give its utility customers better tools to manage construction projects and ensure their networks are reliable. This is super important because a reliable power grid or water system affects everyone. This deal is not immediate. They expect this acquisition to wrap up in early January of 2026, so it will take a little bit more time to officially become part of Itron. Now for the big numbers, Itron is paying $525 million for LocusView. That is a substantial amount of money. There will be some adjustments to this price based on things like working capital at the time of closing, but the headline figure is a hefty $525 million. How are they paying for it, you ask? Not by taking on tons of debt, but by using their own cash reserves. This suggests Itron is in a solid financial position to make such a big move without jeopardizing its immediate financial health. Holding on to cash and using it for strategic acquisitions like this can be a sign of good financial management if the acquisition proves successful. This next part is related to how information is shared with the public. The company followed up its initial announcement with a press release 2 days later on the 17th of November to make sure everyone had the official word. This press release is attached as an exhibit to this report, and it likely contains more details and perhaps some quotes from the leadership about why this acquisition is exciting for them. And finally, the document lists the exhibits attached. We have that press release and then something called the cover page interactive data file, which is basically a machine-readable version of the report for those who need to process it digitally. Now, looking at this acquisition from a broader perspective, Itron is making a strategic move. They are expanding their capabilities in digital infrastructure management, which is a growing area as utilities look to modernize. The $525 million price tag shows confidence in LocusView's technology and its potential to drive future growth for Itron. Using cash on hand is also a positive sign. It avoids immediate financial strain through debt. However, like any acquisition, there are risks. Will LocusView's technology integrate smoothly with Itron's offerings? Can Itron realize the expected synergies and revenue growth from this deal? These are questions that only time will tell. But from this filing, we see a clear intent from Itron to strengthen its position in the critical utility infrastructure market by investing significantly in digital solutions. They are aiming to make our essential services more resilient and efficient, and this acquisition is a big step in that direction. Alright, that is our breakdown of Itron's latest filing. What is your take on this acquisition and what it means for the future of utility technology? Could this be a game changer? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate filings. Don't forget to check out the Discord linked in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching, see you next time.